Good morning, friends. It's Nancy, and I've got a little thrift haul. Very little. Haven't been out thrifting very much, but I managed to pick up a couple things today. This bag of goodies was $2, and inside I found this pretty hanky. It's been cut into, but I mean, that's what I'm going to do with it. Cut into it. Pretty. Got a little bit of this woven trim. That's kind of fun. Fun scrap. This is eyelet, but it's flannel. Weird. A couple of old pieces of eyelet here. These are nice. Pretty big chunks too. This. Oh, there. Maybe it had something in it. That's beautiful. I don't know what this is. So it has these little flowers. I don't know. Ever seen anything like that before? And then there's this pretty trim. This bag was $1.50, and it's all kinds of old stuff. There's a piece of knitted lace. There's some old stuff. Little piece of crocheted. This is some kind of woven braid sort of thing. I'll have to get an iron out and figure that out. Some thread here. Don't think we need that. Another little chunk. This is hand crocheted. It's probably pillowcase trim. Doesn't look like very much right now, but maybe with a little bit of ironing. Well, this looks like some of this belonged to it. This looks like part of a nightgown, like the top of a nightgown or a slip. Remove that. This is pretty. There's a couple pieces of that. Oh, it's definitely pillowcase. be nice on the edge of a page, wouldn't it? Sort of a variegated crocheted piece, and another hand crocheted wider stuff. And I gotta get these scraps out of here. And then I got this. I think these would have been used for making quilting designs. So drawing, stitching lines on a quilt top. This was $1. Octagons, a heart. There's a big oval, a circle. There's a big heart. Another oval, a star, another octagon, a heart. I like these ovals. Those could come in handy for trimming pictures. That looks like a balloon. These ones are identical. There's two the same. It's sort of a tag shape, isn't it? Sort of a label. And another part with a scalloped edge. So I've got 4 the same, one smaller. I got 3 stars the same. Might use those, who knows? Hearts I can always use. I don't know about octagons. Circles are always good. I don't know about balloons. Anyway, I'll put those. I have a little drawer that I've just got templates in, and those can go in there. Yeah. So let's stick those back in there. So what have I been doing? Well, let me tell you, I'm on vacation, a solo vacation. Doug will be working. He's off this weekend, of course, but he'll be back to work on Tuesday. I haven't been doing very much of anything. I started to make this morning, and it just didn't do it for me. I started to make another flower out of this fabric. Didn't finish. The needle's even still in it. I don't know if I will finish it. And earlier this week, I made these well, they were rectangular journal card bases, And then today I thought, I'm not making any journal cards. I'm going to, some of these I had to trim the sides off because they were just weird proportions. So I trimmed them up and took the corners off. And yeah, so that's what I did there. So what I want to do is I want to make some lace pockets on these. Maybe I'll use some of the lace I just got. And so some of these are about, I don't know, 2.5 inches. Yep, that one's 2.5. So I'm going to pop a hole in here. Now what else have I got? A lot of these are 2.5 inches, I think. That'll help me. I can just draw some circles here. So today is September 1st, and I have mentioned before that one of my goals is to have 6,000 subscribers before the end of summer. So here we are in September, which I consider still summer. These people who love fall, and don't get me wrong, I do love fall, but I'm not willing to give up summer yet. This one doesn't look like I didn't trim that one right. So I have 21 days to kick it into high gear. So here's my plan. I am going to do my very best to get a video done every day. So repeat traffic is going to be helpful, I think. But of course, we've all heard of the algorithm situation. So please like this video, and if you're not already a subscriber, please click that subscriber button. That'll be one more towards my goal. I feel like I need 130, about that number. And if you can comment, that also increases, allegedly, I don't really know what they do, but I understand that YouTube is more likely to suggest and share to people who are not necessarily subscribers. If there seems to be a lot of interaction. So if you wouldn't mind popping a comment in, I'm going to do my best to remember to ask a question so that you'll have something to discuss. Okay. So, let's do that right now. I have always thought of the first day of school as the true New Year's. Okay, so that's 7. And I was listening to CBC Radio yesterday, and they said September is, among Canadians, is the favorite month. I'd never heard that before. But that makes sense to me. I don't know if it's my favorite month. I love every month. Every month has got something. But I think September and October are pretty good. And they also said that Americans' favorite month is December. And that was shocking, because I would have thought of summer month, but so, what's your favorite month? Okay, this one I messed up. I know that's not the center. Yeah. I think if I take an 1/8 off, no, I'm going to have to take a 1/4 off. Might have to take the bottom off because it's going to be long and skinny if I don't. Let's look and see if I can live with these proportions. Got myself a fancy holiday manicure. I'm trying not to regret it. That's okay. It's just for me. I have these, what do you call these things? Reinforcements. I think I'm going to use these ones. That I tea-dyed and then stamped. All right, let's see if that works. Doug had a very exciting morning. I think that might even be off. I'll look at that later. the sink in the kitchen was clogged, and he got out a wrench this morning and took it all apart. I've never seen him do plumbing. I've seen him do electrical stuff. I leave the house for that because I'm always concerned somebody's going to croak. And I don't want to be here for it. So he took that all apart and cleared out the clog, and so I was quite thrilled for him. I said, you're pretty clever. You should be very proud of yourself. And he says, oh, I couldn't have done it without you. Some of these ones that I've kind of put on a slant, I like that. I'll have to try to do that on purpose. Yeah, I'm off this week, but I'm thinking about my next vacation. It's been years since Catherine and I, if you're new to my channel, you might not be familiar with Catherine from Sunnyside Journals, who has been my crafty crush for many a year. We actually met through YouTube videos. We had a mutual admiration society, I guess. And we've become really good friends since then. We get together a couple times a year. But a few years back, we rented a part of a house and had a little vacation together up in Belleville. We had fun, and we've always talked about doing it again, and we haven't. Just, well, there's always reasons, isn't there? And then more recently, last couple of years, she's just not been really great with her health, but certainly seems to be on the mend now. So I don't expect her going to do anything too rigorous. We're probably I said I think I'm just gonna make like really, last time we were only gonna work on Christmas journals. We went in September last year too. It's actually the first week of October we're going this year. And I said this year I think I'm gonna just try to make nearly naked journals. And I said, but, you know, actually, probably I'll just be eating snacks. Not much else. All right. I kept out some of this lace that So what I want to do is just kind of make some lacy pockets. Like a little something like that, and then I'll sew around. This looks like it's got something's, oh, it's stitched. It's a thick thread. Let's see what we can do here. Pick that apart. This year we're going to Niagara-on-the-Lake, which is probably about the same distance for both of us. Maybe a little further for her. But this is bugging me. I don't want to cut it, but if I have to, I will. Weird. Okay, will that help me get 2 out of this instead of 1? I don't want to put it straight across. Okay. How about a blue one? Just using this art glitter glue to sort of just tack it down. Like I said, I'm going to do some sewing to finish it off. Okay, what have we got here? I'm just going to do a little line. So I don't want the glue showing through. Maybe we should do another one like that. Let's get it. What if I went like that? What do you think? I don't know what he's watching, but they're yelling at each other. Oh. Okay. Sort of tempted to use this. Had potpourri in it. And cut this hanging ribbon out. Shall we do it straight on? Why not? That might be okay. Might be okay. This flannel, I don't know. Maybe another short one. That's probably the only one I'll do like that. This is a piece of an old wedding dress. Kind of like that, where it has that flower in the center. this raggedy stuff. I didn't want to iron anything because I didn't want it looking too crisp. I want things to look a little shabby. Some other bits and pieces that I pulled out. He's watching some kind of movie there, I guess. Oh, that's not gonna reach all the way there. How about that? Get another short one. All right. Oh, this one. I think that's what I'm going to do there. Doug's going golfing in the morning with Jordan, so I'll have all kinds of peace and quiet in the morning. Might do some crafting, might sit out in the yard and read a book. That's not going to be super easy to put things in, but awful pretty, awful pretty. Yep. Just a couple more. What do you think? I have a breakfast date planned for Tuesday with one of Jordan's friends' mothers. We used to get together quite often with the boys and have breakfast together, and so I thought, oh, I'll try to make a breakfast date while I'm on vacation, because we haven't been out for a long time. But do you think the four of us could organize anything? No. So I finally said, well, forget the boys, let's just you and I go. So that's what we're doing. Okay. I had pulled this out because I thought that might be really pretty. I sort of hate to use it though. Well, let's do it anyway. Okay. Now, I will pause and do some sewing. Okay, ready for a final look? I just tucked this picture in there to show the pocket. I won't put ribbons or anything through the holes right now because they're so neutral that I wouldn't want to put anything through in case I wanted to match it up with something else. And they're easier to store without ribbon, let's face it. I just put the rest of that on a spool or a bobbin. I think you understand how pockets work. I don't know why I'm doing this. That's cute. Really cute. And you can see through it. Oh, that's pretty. This was the leftover one that I needed to take a 1/4 inch off. So cute. All right. So, happy first day of September. I hope you're doing something fun. I know I'm going to be doing something fun. I'm going to be playing with my new ribbons and bows and laces and things that I got at the thrift store. And I've pulled out some of these things. I want to make a project with these, so come back tomorrow and maybe this will be the project that I'm working on. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.